So just taking a moment to find a posture that feels supportive for practicing. Letting our body rest into the seat that we've chosen, feeling the floor beneath us, the earth beneath that. We'll touch on our intention for the practice. So for this practice, the intention is to connect with the idea that we might be able to cultivate a lotus of compassion within us, the potential of compassion, and that our life as it is, with all its messiness, is the ground in which we begin to do this. And then maybe we can ask ourselves what our motivation might be. So for you in your life, what motivates you to be here? What motivates you to want to connect with this kind of practice? See if you can discover what that is. And this might be a feeling or a body sensation. It might not be a thought, although it may be. And then we'll spend a moment just simply connecting with the flow of our breath in our body. So doing this in a very gentle way. We're not heavy-handed. We're just experiencing the massage the breath creates within our body, moment to moment. And as we sit, beginning to notice our breath in this way, we might be aware of the busy mind doing its thing, which is completely normal and okay, and just noticing it there and seeing if we can stay in contact with the anchor of our breath, feeling its movement in our body. So now we'll imagine that we have a lotus flower in our heart. A lotus flower is a water lily. So a very beautiful, open water lily, facing upwards to the sky, white, maybe tinged with pink. And this lotus is a symbol of the potential for compassion within our heart and within the heart of every human being. Just see if you can imagine it there, and don't worry if you can't see it clearly, but you might just have a feeling that it's there. Noticing if it feels a little bit different in your body to imagine that there's a lotus flower there in your heart. So lotus flower is very open, very tender. Very beautiful. You can imagine that this lotus flower is made of transparent light. It's not solid and hard, but it's dynamic. And full of feeling. And then as we're resting here, let's open our attention to include our whole body once again with the lotus in our heart. And as we include our whole body, we might notice what's here right now, what's around for us. You might notice discomfort or something niggling us, thoughts, maybe feelings, worries, anxieties, tiredness, whatever's around right now in our inevitably complex human experience. So whatever's here, just letting it be here with the lotus there in the heart. We can imagine that the roots of our lotus are connected to the realness of our present moment experience as it is. We don't have to become all saintly to be compassionate. We don't have to be all pristine and perfect. Our imperfect experience is where the roots of this lotus are embedded. So letting ourselves be as we are. And the way we are and what's here becomes the sustenance and the fertile soil for the lotus to bloom. It's actually essential for the lotus. So the central idea here is that we don't have to become someone better or different to experience the potential of compassion growing within us. Noticing what this feels like in your body to rest in this way with the open lotus in your heart and an awareness of what's here in its realness. Letting the two be held together. So in a way, the compassion of the lotus can radiate out a little bit to hold the real experience of being here in this body, and perhaps radiating out also into the space around us. Compassion is very related, very connected to the world. Sense of letting ourselves be the living, breathing, sensitive beings that we are, feeling open to life and to all it entails, including the suffering. Well, let go of the imagination at this point, letting go of the idea of the lotus in our heart. And just sitting and resting, maybe aware of the rhythm of our breath. Noticing what's here from doing the practice. And we'll dedicate our practice, so just making a wish that the benefits from doing this practice may contribute in a small way to us developing our potential in life, our compassionate potential, with the hope that this can radiate out to others too, and that others can benefit as well. Okay, so we'll draw our practice to a close there. So here's a a bit of space now for sharing. If you want to contribute something, if you want to ask a question, or you experience something in the practice, or a question about the lotus and the mud metaphor, or just say something about how you are, here's the link again if you're interested in the weekend, which is called Introduction to Compassion.